All right, ladies and gentlemen, look what game we have here. WWE 2K25 is in our hands finally. Jackson, I'm excited to get going. How are you, mate?
I am pumped, ecstatic, elated. I was very lucky to have accessed this game. Oh, it's got to be about 12, maybe it even was about 20 hours before we're recording right now, day one of release. Dan and I are doing a first impression series here of my GM, our hands-on look at everything unfolding, all the GMs, all the brands, all the unique power cards. We are going to add some. Are we going to add AI into the fold, Dan, or is this just going to be you versus
I
me?
think you, well, I think you and me just for this first impression. What do you think? And then we'll bring on Dave Meltzer and Tony Khan for the next one
Sounds great. Pick who you want.
because we got this custom superstar here. I'm going to go with Nick Aldis 2 times per season, add 10 weeks. He's going to be no help, but that's going to be me. Now, how do I do this? Do I confirm? There we go.
Paul Heyman is dishing out the deets.
Good to
Okay,
see
let's jump
Paul.
on in here.
I'm
Right, so
curious.
we've
Who are
got
you
Nick
going to go?
Aldis. Avers is quite strong. Twice per season, you can prevent all superstars on your brand from being injured in matches this week. I
I
mean, that
reckon you
just
should go
screams
Adam Pearce
that
Raw.
screams me, doesn't it? You reckon? Keep
No, no,
things
do whatever
thematic.
you want. Do whatever you want.
No,
No.
it's got to be Ava. Yet I will go Monday Night Raw.
Okay.
All right. Now, typically, this is the point where you might hit X to continue, but what we've actually got to do is we've got to go through and rack up starts. So we're not having a player 3 and 4. It's just going to be Dan versus Jackson. Let's head through these session settings. I mean, there's no real AI difficulty based on my experiences, and we will see that in the future. I can tell you right now, the AI is a lot smarter. Just for argument's sake, crank it to extreme. Game difficulty is certainly going to extreme. What's the differences? Normal, 2 mid-card matches during shows, 3 during go home, medium morale thresholds for keepers and superstars quitting. Hard, essentially high morale thresholds and small increase to superstar injury chance. So we've got here 3 mid-card matches during regular and go home shows, high morale thresholds, which means 5 in total. High morale thresholds for keepers and superstars quitting, moderate increase to superstar injury chance, increased stamina and cash cost of matches. That's what we want. Win condition, brands will be ranked by the number of fans, then by their Hall of Fame trophies. Speaking of Hall of Fame trophies, we could have just one to determine a winner. Considering we're only looking to perhaps pay 1 to 2 seasons, I think let's just go to five
Well, how
and see
hard are
how.
they? That's the question.
You know what? Probably not that hard. Let's just go to 15. Our opening budget, we can go as low as 3 million or the max up to 4. We can go 3.5, 3.7, 3.25. What are you
Four.
feeling? Four it
Got to
is.
be four, yeah.
Player order, don't worry about round robin. Don't worry about snake
Just do
orders.
take it in
Reverse
turns.
rank. We're just doing default because there's only 2 of us anyway.
Yeah.
Perhaps when we have 4, we might mix things up. Shake-ups will be on. The draft pool will be default.
Yeah.
Auto draft will be off. Match unlocks are going to be default, meaning we'll have to earn your logistics to unlock new match types. Booking timer. We're certainly not doing 1 minute. This is our first time playing. I'm going to say, I believe 8 minutes is going to be fair. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think 7 or 8. Yeah.
7 it is.
Yeah.
In terms of a timer, you are going to lose 50% of the fans that week
If you
from your
go over.
potential gain if you go over that time. So keep an eye on that. And as we've learnt in previous uploads, you can have your the timer will run through the emails and through tutorial pop-ups. So feel free to blast through it. Yeah, I bet you and I can run 7 minutes each. It's time.
Oh, here we
Let's
go.
kick off the draft.
How good is this? And it crashes. No.
Look, in my own experience playing on Xbox Series X, I have had a crash already, so anything is possible. So each GM will start with a budget of 4 million. GMs will take turns drafting one after the other. There are minimum 9 rounds of drafting. After the ninth, it's optional. You can opt out or draft until you're out of cash. Here's an immediate tip. If you aren't sure about who to pick, don't be afraid to ask recommendations. You can also view each superstar's info page for additional stats and perks. Let's do it. Paul Heyman's talking about we need to get a mix of people, baby faces, heels, class changes, stamina, popularity, ring level. You guys watching, many of you know this. These are tips I've seen in previous games. If you've watched our videos, you'll understand our methodology.
Okay, Jackson. You know who it is? It's Mr. Rhodes, the Nightmare, the American
Great pick.
Nightmare.
Since I'm going to take Punk.
Okay, so good starts here. Hard to go. Oh, geez, this is tough.
Heavy
How much
hitters
money we got?
already.
We got 4 million. God, it's hard to go past these two. Fuck it. Roman Reigns. Come on over.
For those watching, I've already got some tips. You will need a mix of people and you will need lots of them. So don't be afraid to go all the way down the bottom and purchase some of the NXT talent for only 50k or 60k a pop because you're going to need to really flesh out this roster in the long term. I do want some heavy hitters up top, so we are going to take Drew to feud with Punk.
I love the graphics and the new logos. Gotta say, it
Looks very slick.
it is weird seeing Roman Reigns as a babyface. I'm gonna take Obafemi. I think he's got talent.
Nice pick. Let's head over here to the women. We're taking Charlotte.
I thought Obafemi was a good guy as well, though. Anyway, all
Not
right,
in this draft.
move on. We got a lot of people to choose. Grayson Waller for 130. Come on over, mate.
Liv's a Liv is now a 4 on the mic. You're coming with me.
All right, well, we're picking women now. So Rhea Ripley. Can't get much better than that. Couple of Aussies.
Let's start drafting, I think, under the 300k cap because it's going to get a bit silly if we just sit around there. We're going to need a giant, so we are going to take Braun.
So who've you got? You've got. I can see who you've got, can't I? Or not?
Yes, you just have to hit left trigger and right trigger. That's right.
Shit, you've got a good roster already, you bastard. Okay, I'm gonna
Yours
go
is coming along very
women.
nicely.
Io Sky. Oh, hard to go past Naya. Big fan of her work the last year.
All right, we want to get a heel cruiser. Kofi's a great pick, yet he's a touch expensive. Oh, Dirty Dom. Oh, he's only a level 5. Whereas Santos is a 4 on the
Yes.
mic and he's a level 10. We can also go JD,
JD
who's a level
15.
15. He's coming in annoyed.
Shit. Oh, he's coming in
Jeez, you know
annoyed.
what? You know what? We're going to take him though, because at a level 15, he's going to help our brand immensely.
Where did you see the annoyed, Jackson? Oh, shit. I thought they were all satisfied, but it's actually different now.
Absolutely not. No, this was the case last time. They definitely came in last time with the
They came in
opportunity to
annoyed?
yep, they came in annoyed.
Yeah, right. You know what? I really like Naomi. I really like Naomi.
I'm glad she's back.
And I've got Jax, who's a giant, so now she can work Naomi. Let's do it.
Great. Great choice. All right, now we're going to need yeah, I don't want to be spending upwards of 300 at this point because we've got a lot of drafting to go. We're going to look to get ourselves. We want to fight a bruiser combo for the women, and we're going to get a baby face. Is it going to be Nikki Cross? Gee, how good. She's a 4 on the mic. Again, she's
Wow.
coming in annoyed. Dakota Kai's a 3. Now it's going to be Nikki. Oh, yeah, Dakota. Oh, yeah, Dakota. She's got high stamina. We're in it for the long haul.
Um,
What are you thinking, my friend?
I'm just thinking I'm going to employ the strategy of two giants and two cruisers on the women's side. So Jade Cargill, come on over to SmackDown.
Great choice. Let's get ourselves a heel bruiser woman. And it's pretty hard to pass up Shayna every time I play this game. Because
Shayna Bays.
yeah, she's a boss on the mic. She's always got great stats. Yeah, she's expensive, yet I think the value's there. Let's prove it.
Who do you usually run her with?
Some babyface fighters. She typically is a bruiser in these games. So what we're doing here, for those who may be new to this game, interested in tips and tricks along the way, check your roster breakdown down the bottom right. Dan's drafted 4 men and 4 women, yet he's got an uneven mix of baby faces and heels. He's got 4 bruisers and not one fighter and only one specialist. So in my opinion, he's a touch all over the shop. That could be your opinion. So your opinion could be different. When we go back to drafting my roster, let's take a look at that roster breakdown and see how smooth and seamless it looks, knowing I haven't got any specialists yet. Yet they will come.
Jackson always picks his classes very well, but I go for raw star power, which I think is keeping me in good stead. Tiffany Stratton at 150,000. It is hard to go past that.
Solid choice. There it is. 2 giants, 2 fighters, 2 bruisers, 2 cruisers. Let's get some specialists. Now, spending, say, 200k on stars, I can still do it if they're worth the while. Chad Gable is now a 4 out of 5 on the
Oh,
stick. Yes,
nice.
he's annoyed, but he is coming in with a basic power card.
Cheap.
Johnny Gargano is also a 4 out of 5. He's a level 15.
Don't
Jeez,
ask
what's the
me how
difference
he's a
between
four
these
out of
two?
five on the mark. I'm sorry, but
He's satisfied, and Chad is annoyed. Let's get Johnny
Tonga
first.
Loa and Tama Tonga. Tonga Loa
All
and
right.
Tama Tonga. Where are they?
We're in
Come on
optional
over,
drafting
boys.
time,
Come on
so we
over.
don't necessarily have to draft people, but seeing as we'll be making more matches than we have in previous games, we're going to need them.
Oh man. Okay. So I want one more giant. Hyper Niven. Bit expensive at this stage. I'm thinking Raquel Rodriguez. I don't think there is much else. So it's going to be Raquel
None by default.
Rodriguez.
However, those that are level 15 may have the opportunity to change into a giant. Let's take
Yes.
a look here at who else we can get. We want to get ourselves a heal specialist woman, preferably under the 200k mark. Zoe Stark is a 2 out of 5 on the mic. It's not bad. Not bad for how we plan to use it. Indy Hartwell, though, is a 3, a level 5. She's annoyed. Blair Davenport is satisfied. You're coming.
So Rhea Ripley, is she a bruiser? Is that right?
Yes,
Yeah.
she is.
So we're
You
looking
don't
pretty
have
good
one
then.
fighter. You don't have one fighter.
On the
Yeah.
yeah, that's all right.
You
Give me
got
some
4 men and
time.
6 women.
Give me some time, mate. Yes. Plenty of time. Pat McAfee's very cheap. What's 4 or 5 on the mic? Let's running advertising. He'll make his money back in a week.
A tale as old as time.
He'll make
Let's look
his
to get
money
a
back in a week.
male heal specialist. I believe it's going to be Chad. Ludwig Kaiser is 86
Oh,
stamina.
very good.
He's he's a touch cheaper. He's got a lot more stamina. Just that mic is different.
What's
Pete
his
Dunne is
mic?
3.
Oh, that's a bit soft.
Pete Dunne is loses less stamina even though he starts with less. Ooh, you know what? Let's look at Dunne again. 209. Oh, I think it's got to be Ludwig for sure.
Randy Orton. Fuck it.
Nice. All right, let's get ourselves. We need another babyface woman, and we want a specialist.
No one's taken
There,
Gunther.
there aren't many left. Gigi Dolan. I don't mind Gigi in this game because she starts as a specialist, and there aren't many on this brand that do. But Natty, well, oh, she's only a 1 out of 5. She's so
Jeez, finally.
expensive.
Yes,
She's
she should
coming
be
in
a one
though.
out of five.
She's coming in at a 15. We'll save the cash. Gigi Dolan.
Lyra Valkyria. Take a look at some of the cheaper fighters on the men's side. Trick Williams. I've had hit and miss with him over the seasons. Don't want to go back to that well. Who else we got? No, I would never take Carl Anderson, Duke. Logan
What
Paul's
about
been good.
Andrade?
He's annoyed though. I don't like he's annoyed. Where's Andrade? Oh, yes. Not bad. Oh, not good on the mic though. See that there's Damian Priest again annoyed. Finn Balor. Mm. Come on, Finn.
Right, let's see if we can get the last giant, I believe, available for the women. Let's get Piper.
I got. I think we'll go for some cheap options now. Trick is starting to look like the play. Who's Akam? Is that his name? Akam?
Akam and Razar. Yep. Authors of Pain just
Yeah.
released.
Where's Razar? Oh, he's just not a fighter, right? Oh, Cora Jade, I like her too. Authors of Pain are one on the mic. They're not great.
Are you going to use them on the mic?
I'm gonna take them.
Right, let's get ourselves. I believe we're going to need a babyface cruiser woman. Kalani Jordan is really hard to pass up at that price, despite her stats. Thea Hale is a 2 out of 5, slightly better. Kaden Carr's a 3. Can we get Katana Chan? She's always a sleeper hit, in my opinion. Soruka, yeah, not bad. Shotzi. Shotzi can cause a bit of trouble. Kyrie, I don't mind getting that power card straight out of the gate. Come to our brand, please, Kyrie.
All right, I'm taking a calm.
All right, let's get ourselves another fighter bruiser each. Let's get a heal fighter for the men. Someone potentially down at the bottom. Lexus, Charlie Dempsey. That's Regal's son. So I want a heal fighter. Oh, the price is getting jacked up a bit here. Not overly impressed with who's left. Jeez, we've gone really high. Nah, it's too expensive. Bring it way down, way down.
You only got 570. Feel like you've spent more than me. I don't know how.
I have.
All right, I like Jacob Fatu. Oh, come on over, pal.
You don't even
Cheap.
need to review the stats for that pick.
No
Just make it
way.
happen.
My God, it's cheap.
All right, now we want a babyface bruiser on the men's side. Round things out. I'll be happy to go with 16 people. Little bit of cash in the kitty. Oh, God, Baron Corbin is probably going to be the pick. I'm not mad about it. Dawkins, ooh, level 5. Could do a bit of work there. Gallows is coming in at a level 20.
That's
Are you
ridiculous.
serious? That's crazy. At 191. Ooh. Or do I want to do I want Gallows or do I want a pet project?
Well, that's
I
what you got
think
to wrestle with.
yeah, very ironic. I think I gotta do it. I'm gonna do it. That's it. That's my
That's it for
roster.
you, is it?
Yeah. Another tip, you're probably gonna need some money in the kitty for when you start. Good choice. How's the red brand?
Not
Ava,
bad.
backed by CM Punk, Charlotte Flair, Braun Strowman, JD McDonough, Drew McIntyre, Dakota Kai, Liv Morgan, Shayna Baszler. Solid. Dan's currently got 17 talent.
How many do you have?
16 I retired at.
All right, I'm going to take a couple of cheapies. We're looking for decent on the mic if we can. Probably not going to get it.
I'm sorry to tell you, you're not going to get it at that price. You
Two
got
out
to
of
spend over
five
100.
honestly looks good right now.
It will be. You'd be lucky to get a 3 at that price. Oh,
Oh,
Brooks is a 4. Yeah, I
Caden
typically pick up Brooks when I play
Carter.
solo.
Caden Carter and who's her teammate again? Caden Carter?
Katana chance.
Katana Chance.
I believe Caden's a 2 out of 5 and Katana's a 3, so she'll be higher. There she is.
Hmm. Yeah, look, none of these are screaming out to me. So
You
what
can
I'm
call it.
going to do is I'm gonna end up going with Trick Williams, and I'm gonna
Of
end it there.
course. You're gonna regret it too.
I will. Not a
Nice
bad brand.
SmackDown.
Come on.
Cody Rhodes, Nia Jax, Obafemi, Rhea Ripley, Roman Reigns, Naomi, Grace Muller. It looks like the real SmackDown to be fair.
Not
All
bad.
right, let's get underway. The time will start ticking here in just a moment. Yep, the Hall of Fame induction ceremony will occur for all brands at the end of a season when any GM has collected the required number of trophies. All GMs will be entered the Hall of Fame and ranked by the selected win condition. For us, that's fans. Ties are broken by the most cash. Trophies are awarded for completing career achievements or seasonal challenges. Entering the Hall of Fame will allow you to continue playing or retire your save file. You know best. Good luck. Time starts now for the blue brand.
Cannot wait to get
Yeah,
started. Triple H
feeling
Hunter.
confident.
Great to be with you. Our world champion is going to be someone that needs the boost. I believe that's how I'm going to play it this time.
I know you're looking at Jacob
Um,
Fatu.
how did you know? Am I that obvious? Tag champs, it's got to be Razor and a Calm because they're the only team I actually have. And
I
the
can make your
US
team.
champion, I feel like it should be Andrade.
It feels right.
It
Hit your
feels
right
right.
button, get your women's division.
All right, now we're going to go over here. And what we're going to do, we're going to give the belt to Tiffany Stratton. It really is the SmackDown, the brand. Uh, um, yeah, let's do that. I'm happy with those champs.
Solid
Oh,
stuff, Dan. Go ahead here. Book your first week so we can get through to me doing my titles.
ensure that your least popular available fighter is in a match. How good is this? Oh, we got five to book. Jesus.
We're on
I'm gonna,
extreme.
I'm gonna skip through this because okay. Well, let's do that right now.
Solid choice.
Why wait around? And that actually is going to work well for the legends I pick up, which everyone knows if you've watched us before.
You're a big fan of.
I'm a big fan of my least popular fighter. Let's put them in a match right now. And who is it? I've got to get my way around this game. It's been a while.
And you're already over the 2 minute mark. You got less than 5 minutes left to book 5 matches.
How do I check?
It's set to popularity by default. You just got it. There it is, pal. You just got to get through it. Scroll down.
Ah,
There you
okay.
go.
The least popular fighter is Trick Williams. And he's going to be in a program with
Oh, surely it's going to be the champion or maybe Grayson Waller.
Oba Femi.
Nice.
There's our first match. Our second match is going to be a tag team match. It's going to be Razor and Akam versus their heels, right? Yeah.
They're heels. One's a fighter, one's a bruiser. They could take on
Rhodes
perhaps
and
Orton
Roman
and
for the
oh
tag
my God.
titles. Okay, our main event.
Another tip for everyone,
Oh my
remember the drama
God.
curve in the 2K MyGM mode games. There is always a drama curve. Your opener and your main event should be your best two matches on the show. Your matches in
Correct.
between should never outperform them, or you'll be in big trouble and be penalized as a result. You're nearly halfway through your time.
I'm all good. No need to even tell me. I'm looking all good here. So Naomi and her. So we kind of need to pick up a cruiser woman at some point, but we will start a program here between Nia and Naomi as a little mid carder. Now we probably need to do a couple of role changes here. Oh, actually, I think we're all right. No, I think we're actually going to be all right there. We'll run some advertising at,
Naturally.
at Maccabee. We'll kick off the advertising. We'll do a call out. I think it's got the better mic. Of course, it's Finn, but I think Grayson Waller will call out Andrade's US title. They could put on a little program there. So Finn ends up being in no man's land, which is a shame. So he can run a charity program. And then we're left with one more. What can we do? Another advertising. Jade. Jade Cargill. Now, how are we looking for money?
It is up the top left, show 1 of 25, Allentown, Pennsylvania. Your budget is 222,000. Your show cost is 18,000.
We're
Somehow
doing
you're currently
extreme
ranked
rules.
ranked second, even though we haven't even had one show, just as it should be.
We're doing extreme rules and we can make this a tables match. And the show flow again, you wanted a, how is it again, Jackson? You want a good opener. Is that right?
Your opener and your main event should be your best two matches.
Okay. Thank you for that. Do a TLC. We're starting off strong. Do I have enough money for the concert hall?
No, you don't.
No, I don't have the assets. I've got enough
That's
money,
right.
just don't have enough assets. That's going to be it for us with a minute spare. Not bad, eh?
Well played. Over to the Red Brand where the real fun's going to happen. Triple H, time for a new season and a new start. We need to say that the timer on the emails is fucking brutal. I want to see Raw doing better than SmackDown this year. I think we can do it. Not a problem. I plan to destroy them is much more fitting. Good. I expect you to deliver, and I want to see Raw topping the ratings by season's end. Okay, our world champion on the brand to begin with. It's really hard to pass up Drew McIntyre as your champ.
Well, he kind of
In terms
deserves it.
of deserves, I don't know about that. I like the idea of JD McDonough and Lexus King as the tag champs, and then our
Nice.
mid card champion. That one can be.
That might help their morale. Let's keep an eye
Let's go
on
with
that.
Johnny Gargano.
Keep an eye on that morale. Might go up.
All right, I will. I got a lot of annoyed people, a few people just kind of stomping around. Our top champion, it's really hard to go past Liv. And then our tag champs is going to be Dakota Kai and Kairi Sane
Hey, is
of Damage
Gigi still
Control.
with the company?
I believe she is. So we are getting a Queen to the Ring. Set the match quality boost to
Oh,
maximum for any matches with female superstars this week. A great power card to start off with.
how'd
We've
you
only
get
just got the
that?
one. That was from drafting someone who had as their second perk for reaching level 5 that they get a power card. You got to remember this stuff, Mr. Allen. Actually, level 10 it
Well
would be,
done.
level 10.
Very well
So
done.
here's our challenges, which Dan didn't check out. One challenge, hire 5 people. The second one, book 10 matches with superstars that have more than 65 popularity. We should do that in 2 weeks. Use 50 talent scouts. Dan will do that. Book 10 if he was me. Book 10 shows with call out. Book 10 shows with charity. Book 5 shows with 12 or more. So these are the tips, people. This is what you want to do initially, kicking things off. Timer or not, you need to understand where you're at. What are your goals going to be? What are you striving for? Um, what are these early challenges that you can knock over to get some power cards, things that you don't want to leave to the end? Maybe you're playing for trophies, for example. Not that we necessarily do or want to, but perhaps that'll be you. Some cheap power cards here. I will mention it's always great to have money in the kitty after drafting so that you can get these power cards early, especially when you play against AI. Danny's going to find out the hard way. The AI are much smarter with power cards. They're going to force you to spend big to purchase them, especially when you're going to need them later on. Um, let's use a get schooled on Gigi Dolan. She's only a level 5, so let's get her up there. And a beginner's luck. Luke Gallows will have his popularity raised by 5. Beautiful. I'm loving the look of these already. Okay, ensure your least popular available bruiser is in a match this week for a get schooled 3. Not a problem. Is it still Gallows? Indeed it is. So, first feud out of the gate. Let's get ourselves a little tag. I'm thinking we kick things off. I want to see the team of Lexus King and JD McDonough. They are going to take on Luke Gallows and Braun Strowman. That is a very intimidating team. Look at the state of those two men.
Love the new
Jesus Christ.
belts, the new graphics. This is great already.
Look at Luke Gallows' traps. That is frightening to see.
That's
Okay,
called
let's move on here.
CGI.
I don't know about that, pal. He won't be happy to hear it. Can you go past this main event with the title on the line? It's Drew, it's CM Punk. Thank you very
Oh,
much.
boring booking.
Speaking of
God,
titles, Liv
what
and
a
Charlotte.
complete bore. Seen it
And
10 times last year.
we
We'll
want to
run it again.
see Dakota Kai and Kairi Sane damage control. They're going to take on Shayna Baszler and Pipu Niven. And then we have here the opportunity for one more match. Let's have Johnny Gargano take on Ludwig Kaiser
Not
for that
bad.
belt. That only leaves 2 people. So we might look to sign some cheapies
Have you
here.
got all belts on this week?
I've got all belts on this week. There's only 5 of them. So, yep. So Gigi Dolan is going to call out Blair Davenport, although maybe we'll sign some other people instead. Um, I'm thinking we get another fighter. Yeah, let's try and get another female fighter.
They had a new of these guys too, locals. Not that we use them.
All right. I don't hate this.
Not bad.
Let's take a quick look. Cora Jade, 2 out of 5. Electra Lopez, 2 out of 5. Jakara Jackson, 1 out of 5. I really like Tatum, but she's a 1 out of 5. It's not that, you know what? It's probably better just to get Cora. So let's sign her for 5 weeks, see how things go. I've got 2.5 minutes here. We're over the halfway point. So Gigi now is going to call out Cora Jade. Yep. And then we want a baby face. I want to try and get a bruiser here. Can I afford it? I've only got 2 talent scout
Jeez, you're
points.
pushing it in that. And by the way, this
Yeah.
show's from Allentown, so that just gives you an idea, Dan Allen,
You know what?
what's going to happen this week.
All right, all right. We've got Ivy Nyla at a 2 out of 5. Nikita Lyons at a 3. That's interesting. There's not much difference here. Well, it's going to be Nikita. So now we want Nikita to do her own little call out promo. She's going to call out new signee. So she's going to call out Blair. And we need to do a charity promo. Wait, oh, no, I need to do a tag team call out. Oh, okay. Ooh, all right. It's going to be tricky. I think we can't quite do it, can we? What it'd be GG. No,
1 minute 30.
yeah, it'd be Nikita Lyons, GG Dolan, calling out Cora Jade and Blair Davenport. That gives me 2 more slots. Ooh, this is going to come down to the wire. Then I want to call out. Then I want Cora to call out. She's going to call out, who was it? Gigi to start feuding with. We're going to get ourselves a charity from Blair, and then we're going to sign one more, who's just to kind of fill spots here. Should we bring Solo in? 54K.
I love you, Solo.
He's coming.
God, you're stretching your money already. This is reminiscent of every other season. You just don't learn. You never learn.
Whatever.
God,
Whatever. We're
you
gonna
are
have a great
so funny,
result.
man.
We're
You're
gonna have a
so
great
funny.
result.
Training.
Um,
God, you're crazy.
we don't need to worry about match types. We're just gonna do it. And in
No match
fact,
types, right?
let's make things especially fun. It's gonna be a triple threat. I know it's not because Solo's training. All good. That's the show. Let's see who wins. Simulate them one by one, my friend.
Oh, I will. I'm looking forward to this. Rhea Ripley versus Tiffany Stratton, hoping to start a feud here for the world
Please do
title.
not hit spectate, whatever you do.
And our winner is Rhea Ripley in a amazing match to kick off SmackDown with a rivalry of one. Advertising promo, he loses only 4 for 3.
If
It's
this
not
is
too
your
bad.
first time playing, we recommend read Paul Heyman's tips. For us, it's not. We're skipping through this for brevity to save you all the pain.
Oba beats Trick in a match.
It is a rivalry. It
It is a
serves its
rivalry. I'll
purpose,
take it.
and
I'll
it's
take
it's
it.
worse than the opener.
Another rivalry. The US title
Excellent
is looking
promo.
contested here. Nia Jackson, Naomi. Let's see how this shapes up. Come on, Naomi. No, the Giants too strong in a mediocre match. Another rivalry. So 4 out of 4 so far. Finn, good charity promo that gets us 4,500 fans. Tag team titles. Who have you got?
I'm going with the AOP Authors of Pain. It's
No.
Cody and Roman, of course, in a great match in a tables. Wow.
There we got a rivalry too. Okay.
Jesus.
Jay,
Iron Man and Captain
advertising.
America teaming up, or
Not a
maybe
bad advertising, bro.
Aquaman and Homelander. Not bad.
And our main event, Jacob Fatu, Randy Orton, world title. Orton picks up the belt in an amazing match and a rivalry. I say that's a great show. I'm happy with it.
That's an excellent first show. We're probably not going to match those heights, but slow and steady wins the race. Kicking things off, Liv Morgan, Charlotte Flair, hoping for a new rivalry. Can we get a new champion? Liv is still the champ out of the gate. It's a great match. It's a level 1 rivalry. Well done, ladies. Dawn Lions, pretty weak promo calling out new tag team Cora Jade and Blair Davenport. It gets us the rivalry. Speaking of tag teams, Dakota Kai, Kairi Sane, Shayna Baszler, Piper Niven without the titles on the line because I'm a silly sausage. Champs get the non-title victory. It's mediocre, nothing for the rivalry. Cora calls out Gigi, another weak promo, gets us a level 1 rivalry. Lexis King and JD McDonough defending those belts against Gallows and Strowman, and how can you go past that team? Frightening looking men, it's an okay contest. Blair Davenport on the stick, 3,000 fans, thank you very much. Johnny Gargano, Ludwig Kaiser, Intercontinental belt, Johnny's still the champ. It's okay. Nothing for the rivalry, it gets us through. Solo does some training, ring XP, it's not too bad. And main event time, who's your pick, Dan? Punk or
I think
McIntyre?
Punk picks it up.
I'm going with Drew.
Yep.
Punk does indeed pick it up. New world heavyweight champion, I should say. It's an amazing contest, nothing for the rivalry. Let's take a look. So Dan has likely soundly beaten me. He's had
Amazing
amazing
booking.
booking. He had rivalries up and down the cards. I unfortunately did not. It's going to be a steeper hill for me to climb next week. Dan's show quality was a D, a 6 out of 30. Match card quality was a B. Look at the amount of notes here we have to read.
Can I just
Match
check?
card quality
They're
was
an
a B, a
amazing
78
team.
out of 120. That's right, they should be. And by the way, Nia Jax has tweeted, maybe you can go eat a big bowl of loser soup. Dan gained 39,000 fans, profited 8,000 K on his budget by the time it was all said and done. He's got just under 40 million fans. Just on 1.4 1,040,000 fans. I'm only just behind. Also show quality D. We've just started. Match card quality B. Pretty much bang on. We still profited after everything we spent, so it didn't turn out too bad at all. You've earned yourself a back alley crew. Well played. I've earned myself a get schooled 3. Danny's on top. Get used to seeing this one, people, but only by about 1,500 fans. Incredibly tight stuff to kick things off. That is going to do it for us here. We do have to get through Dan's emails. We're only 3 weeks from our first PLE Clash at the Castle. And that has been our first impressions of WWE 2K25 MyGM Mode. It's been a long time coming, and
How
we're going
good
to have
is
a
this?
blast.
I'm loving it, Jackson. Looking forward to the next episode, mate.